Hey you guys, time for another video on Nelson, and I kind of wanted to do the ultimate guide to how to destroy Nelson. So the thing, what you have to understand about Nelson is that he throws his queen out very early. So what I want to do is I want to look at a variety of ways that you can gain an advantage over Nelson. Irrespective of the opening that you choose. So the way that we're going to do that is not to play, to go play computer, select Nelson, play a game and all that kind of stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the analysis board. And then I'm going to use finish versus computer and select Nelson as the opponent. So let's say you're white, okay, and you're an e4 player. Okay, so we play e4, analysis board. In fact, I'm even going to take that move back because you have to switch over when it's your turn. Okay, so I'm going to, from complete start of the game, finish versus computer. Let's pull that up. Where are you, Nelson? Change bot. There you go, you little devil. Right? The full Nelson. This is the full Nelson video. Okay, so there he is. He's got the black pieces. And what we're looking for is we're looking for this bar on the left-hand side to go up to at least +1 for white, showing that you've got at least a pawn advantage. Okay, so e4, e5. Nelson hates to have to do this, but he's got to move a pawn in order to release his queen, which is what he absolutely wants to do. So what does he want to do? Is he going to throw his queen here or here? Well, there's one way to stop that, which is knight to f3. Aha! So he hasn't thrown his queen out, and this is already +1.3 for white. Check it out. Okay, let's bring bishop out. Does it like that. Bishop c4 is good. Okay. And now he's offered me a pawn. Well, Mr. Nelson, thank you very much. I shall gladly accept your pawn. And now we're 1.35 again. Now he's blocked this off. So you can see this early knight move just put paid to any ideas of throwing his queen out in the board. And now Nelson's floundering. He doesn't know what to do. I could castle now. I could develop a knight. 1.45 it says now. So at this point already we could go. It said castling was best. Okay. Castle. Whatever. Drop my bishop back there. Bishop b3 is best. I'm over a pawn up now. Okay, now he's sacked a bishop. And now he's 4 pawns down. So now we can say, right, if you are an e4 player, Nelson e5, knight to f3, and if he throws his bishop out, you're already ahead. Okay, so let's go back all the way to the start, and let's say you're a d4 player. Okay, the Horowitz defense. Yeah. It'd be rude not to take the center when it's offered. And now, of course, the queen comes out. Okay, so it looks like the queen's lining up with your king here, right? This is Nelson, full-blooded Nelson. It looks as though the queen's targeting like this pawn and the king there, but it's not. Really, the queen is targeting this pawn. So this is like this wayward queen thing, but with d4. And what we're going to do is we're going to develop this knight to protect that pawn. And we're already 2 pawns up. Almost. Check this out. So now knight to f6. We can, if we want, play e5. Okay, or I can play knight to f3 and hit the queen. But the problem is now we have 2 attackers on this pawn here. So I'm going to hit the knight. It said knight to f3 is best. Well, whatever. Whatever. Okay, now we have 2 attackers on there, so we've got to be a bit careful. So you see, if I play knight to f3 now, bang, queen takes f2 is checkmate. And we do not want that, do we, precious? No. Okay, so, I can't just attack the queen. I might play g3. g3 is a mistake. Bishop e3 is best. Okay. All right. So now the great thing is you can go back, You can go back to here. And say, what did we play? We played knight to c3, it's fine. e5 is an inaccuracy, knight to f3 is best. Knight to f3, yeah, clearly, because right. So knight to f3, we're attacking the queen, but the queen cannot initiate. Yes, 2 attackers, 1 defender, but the queen can't take first because then we've got knight takes queen. He's down. He's lost his queen. So now we're going to improve on this. We're going to say, okay, you're right, engine. Okay, now he's moved his queen. Now he's 2.3 pawns down. So we still have 2 attackers on there. So how about bishop d3? Inaccuracy, h3 is best. Okay, well, but now I'm 4.5 up. So, you know, also winning position already in the start. Okay, h3 was best, and he's grabbed my g2 pawn. This is now under threat. Okay, the knight's safe, that's safe. That's currently defending that, but how do I defend my rook? I think we do this, eh? Rook h2 is best. Oh yeah, because rook h2 defends the pawn and that pawn. There you go. So the computer will tell you how to beat Nelson. Okay, so that's it. That's you playing as d4. Okay, that's what you have to do. Simple. Right, now I'm going to shut that tab down. I'm going to come back to here. I'm going to flip the board. And now what do? We have to... So it has to be our turn to go. So now what we have to do is we have to figure out, okay, well, if Nelson plays e4, okay, finish versus computer, so it's going to load it up in a new tab. Play computer. Choose my very dear friend Nelson. Oh yeah, change bot. Choose Nelson. Choose. And now it's our turn, okay? So, what do you normally play against 1e4? Do you play e5? Well, let's find out. Okay? If you do that, of course, the way with queen attack, he's really attacking this pawn, he's not attacking your king right now. So knight to c6 to defend the pawn. Now when the bishop comes out, he's got 2 attackers on here. So again, you can't bring out the knight. It's the same pattern as we just saw. So, I mean, queen to f6 might work. G6 might work. G6 is best. Slight advantage. Now the queen pivots around to here. You have to remember this is still a checkmate threat. But now we can block with a knight. Or we can block with a queen. Knight is best. Brings out his knight. Now we're about a pawn up. I'm inclined to get my dark squared bishop out now. Maybe to here. Knight to d4 is best. Huh. Okay, so knight to d4. Yes, then attacking the queen and c2, of course. So let's do that. You know? So you can train this. You can just train this yourself. You can spend as long as you like practicing against the computer, against Nelson, but with the engine guiding your moves. So the engine will teach you how to kick Nelson's bot. And then once you're ready, okay, just memorize it all in there and go, you know, then you go play computer, play against Nelson, fair fight, right? And go and beat him. And you just have to finish the job. Let's bring out the bishop here. Inaccuracy c6 is best. Whatever. Right, and now we'd lessen the pawn up, but hey, if he takes, I'm alright with that. I'm going to play this now. Am I? Why c6? I'm going to play that. Yeah, still wants me to play c6, it's fine. You know? So I'm not doing... okay, that's excellent. Okay, I'm going to take the knight, that's best. And we're a pawn up again, you know? So this is... All we're looking for is how to get an advantage. So apparently that was a blunder. So now we're 4.6 pawns up. The question is why? So I can develop my bishop now. That looks quite nice. Yeah, that's best. Okay, he's moved his queen, and now we can grab that. Okay, so there you go. That's one way if Nelson plays e4 against you. So what if Nelson plays d4? Okay, so we shut that down, we take that move back, We play d4, same routine, finish versus computer. And we're going to find out how to defeat Nelson if he starts with 1d. Now, I don't know if he does. He might always play e4. It's very possible. But we've just made him play d4. Okay. It's taking a little while. All right, let's change bot. Nelsonio. And the Nelson has played the d4. All right, so what are we going to play against d4? Well, it's up to you. Maybe you're an f5 player. Maybe you play the Dutch. You know? And of course, out comes the queen. Okay, I'm going to reinforce with that. Book move, yeah. Shall I take? Yeah, it's best. Okay. Now, it's still saying white is better, but not after that move. Huh. So now you need to figure out, well, what's wrong with that move? I'm inclined to bring my knight out, defend this pawn. This pawn's undefended. So is it knight out? Is that good? Yeah, it's best. Fine. And we're already a pawn up. So now I'm going to play e6. Let's get preparing this move. Okay, now he's trying to set up a barrage against c7. He wants to put his bishop down there. Okay. So how do we stop this? Don't really want to play. Do I want to play d6? Is d6 all right? Computer, is d6 all right? No, knight to h5. Ha! Yeah, of course. Now this is a pattern I know from the Danish. I ought to remember this. Let's take the bishop. Okay, bishop e7 is best. Whatever. You know. So now this bishop's looking a bit awkward. I'm going to bring my knight out, shall I? I've got an undefended pawn, but I'm a pawn up. Let's play d5. Defends the pawn and attacks the... Hello? Huh. Alright. So you want to attack my rook, do you? So I think rook g8 has to be, yeah? And the bishop goes back, and now we're completely winning. Okay, so this is all you have to do. This is how to beat Nelson, whatever openings you like. So, so this is with Nelson playing d4. So let's go back. Let's play e5 again. Sorry, e4 again, and then finish versus computer, like we did before. And then we're going to change bot. Select Nelson. It takes a while to load up. Change bot, Nelson, there we go. So we looked at playing 1e5. Now, what if you're a Sicilian player? Oh, well, there's a surprise. Queen comes out, flying out, and it's already half a point better for black. Why? Because you've got this move. Okay, it's an inaccuracy, kicks the queen. e6 is best, apparently. Okay, so we can, if you want, you can go back, play e6. That's best. Fine. Okay, now let's kick the queen. Good, but d5 was best. Okay, so this is how to play the Sicilian against Nelson. That's good. We're half a pawn up, half a point up. D4, d5 now. Good, but d6 is better. Okay. Pawn there, I'm going to push. Is that good? No, d takes e4. Okay, well, d takes e4. It's teaching you how to get the better of it. Now we're attacking a rook. Does Nelson care about rooks? Yes, cares slightly. Let's bring this bishop out here. That's a mistake. Knight takes b4. Ah, that's clever. You see, knight takes b4. The defender of the pawn is also blocking the queen's attack on the rook. So there you go, guys. There you go. You want to beat Nelson? Then go right ahead, because the computer, the engine, will train you how to beat Nelson. So we've just seen how you can beat Nelson if you're an e4 player. We've seen how you can beat Nelson if you're a d4 player. Well, I'm not showing you how to beat him all the way. I'm showing you how to get a significant advantage and train. And then when you're ready, you're like Rocky, you know, you're ready to go up and give him the full Nelson treatment and make him look bad. Because the key to Nelson is this queen, right? He can't wait to throw his queen out into the board, and you need to be ready. So whatever system you like, whatever openings you like, you can figure out how to take advantage of that weakness, right? It is a weakness of Nelson's that he throws his queen out so early. Whenever a player throws their queen into the board that early, I don't know of any cases where it's completely winning for the aggressive player, because you should always be able to find ways to kick that queen around, develop your pieces, get a nice strong pawn structure, probably get castled, get a huge lead in development, and then you will have a head start in the game and you should be able to go on to win. Okay, so that is how to give Nelson the full Nelson treatment using the engine as your coach. That's all you need to know. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Chess Bootcamp if you are not a subscriber, and I'll see you later.